So students, we already discussed about oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, reducing agent, substance oxidize and substance reduce. So next our topic is corrosion and rancidity. Corrosion and rancidity. Okay. So first we have to discuss about corrosion definition. Okay. So corrosion. It is a type of rusting. Okay. So a chemical process of slow eating of slow eating chemical process of slow eating of surfaces of sorry a chemical process of slow eating of surfaces surface of sorry, of metal surfaces when kept in open atmosphere. A chemical process of slow eating of metal surface when kept in open atmosphere. It means if a metal surface, it means if any metal substance are just kept in open environment. It means you know about that. You already studied about what are the main requirements of for rusting. Okay, so you know about that moisture air. It means if there is a moisture in atmosphere and air is present. Okay, so these two condition, it means wet condition, okay, when rainy time or any time, okay, and humidity is in outside environment, and second thing is presence of water or air. Okay, so these two conditions, it means presence of water, air or vapor air, like that. So these are generally making the rusting in iron or just rusting in metallic surface. Generally rusting we are using the term only for iron, but for other substance we are just use corrosion. Okay, so corrosive metal, okay, or corrosive nature or corrosion. Okay, so rusting of iron is Fe2O3 dot XH2O dot XH2O. Okay, this is rusted iron formula. Okay, this is showing the rusting of iron. Okay, prevention. Look, prevention. Oiling. It means if we are continuously using oil, it means oil for anything. Okay, painting, greasing, chromoplating, chromoplating, galvanizing, galvanizing, and alloying. Okay, so you know about that. Many automobiles parts just use oiling. Okay, to prevent, it means to reduce frictions. It means to prevent corrosions. Painting, you know about that. Okay, house whitewashings or any doors, grills are generally paint with the different color. Okay, maybe red oxide or lighting, which mostly prevent the corrosion. Greasing, okay, automobile parts also greased or oiling. Okay, and chromoplating is means plating of chromium. It also saves the metals with the corrosion. And galvanizing, it means when stainless steel sheets are just galvanized, it means a coating of zinc. Coating of zinc save the metal surface with the corrosion. And alloying, it means if two or three substances are resistant to rust. Okay, so generally used, and their combinations are or formations combinations just known as alloy. And these alloy like stainless steels are just substance, okay, alloy which is formed by the help of iron, but actually iron is resistant, not good resistant to rust, but stainless steel are good resistant to rust. So generally in steels, we steels, the purpose of alloying for steel, that is to prevent from corrosion. Okay. Next is rancidity. Okay, that is rancidity. The spoilage of food by oxidation, and food smell changed when undesirable for consumption. Okay, or undesirable for consumption. So, spoilage of food by oxidation. You know about that when food are just kept in outside environment. Okay, so due to the oxygen, they are just going to be oxidized, and you know about oxidized food is bad or harmful for our health. Okay, so spoilage of food by oxidation and food smells are changed. Smell change means just full smell will come, and it is not easy to or not good for health, because it is not easy to intake food in our body, and then undesirable food, undesirable for consumption. It is means after that it is not good for consumed by our body. So what are the preventations? Prevent preventations to to uh, rancid food. Prevention to rancid food. Okay. What are the prevention of to rancid food? First is uses of antioxidants. Uses of antioxidants, like example BHA, butylated hydroxy anisole, and BHT, butylated hydroxy toluene. Okay. So uses of antioxidants in food, that is BHA and BHT. It means butylated hydroxy anisole and butylated hydroxy toluene. To keep in refrigerator. Okay, to keep in refrigerator, that means making to cool. Okay, to keep in airtight container, airtight container. Okay, make food too salty. Okay, like pickles, or too sweet. Okay, and to become rancid. And next one is too to flourish with nitrogen. Flourish with nitrogen. Okay. So these five are the main points to prevent our food to rancid. Okay. So spoiling of food by oxidation or food smells are just changed and then undesirable for consumption. So what are the prevention to rancid to become food rancid? Okay, to become food rancid. So uses of antioxidants. First we have the uses of antioxidant. Means in food if we are using the antioxidants, it means which cannot be make food oxidize. Okay, so BHA and BHT, two are the butylated hydroxyanisole and butylated hydroxytoluene, two are the antioxidants example which we can use in the food to become rancid. Okay, to prevent to become rancid. Okay, and to keep in refrigerator. Okay, make too cool. To keep in airtight container. Okay, or airtight jar, or okay, and make food too salty. Okay, sometimes if we are adding too much salt in the food like pickles, okay, then the food will not rancid. And make too sweet in nature, it means if we are adding too much sugar inside that like jam and murabba or like that, okay, that is also a good to food to preservation. Okay, and to flourish with the nitrogen, if it means you know about that many chips, potato chips or like that, okay, kurkure and like that, they are just flourish with nitrogen. It means the actually the nitrogen gas is inert in nature. Okay, and this inert gas cannot react with the outer external atmosphere. So the gas is just to flourish, okay, the food. Okay, and then just filled in the potato chips packets, and due to that the food not to become rancid. Okay, then there is no rancidity formed in the food. Okay, thank you, I hope you understood.